Anywhoosies.
That's not suspicious at all.
Okay.
That looks like an X.
Okay, that's
from Alien
suspicious.
Predator.
Rapunzel.
Don't worry.
She's got to touch it.
I know to be careful around
Flowers?
now.
Oh.
Whatever it is, it's not normal.
Oh,
That's
what
not
if it's something
normal.
completely normal?
Donald says, "You're not normal. Your face isn't normal."
You know, if you were being really careful, you'd probably have a weapon drawn.
He
True.
can summon the Keyblade in an instant. He's fine.
Yeah, but like he doesn't do that. No, you're not.
Uh-oh.
You didn't even
And he
touch
turned
it.
his back. Whoa, that's shiny.
Oh, it's a nobody.
Ooh. That actually looks really cool. I'd play as
Yeah.
that character in Overwatch.
Guys,
No, I want to help you fight.
She has joined the party and is higher level
I
than us,
know.
so...
Yup.
but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan.
Oh my gosh,
Trust
I
me
think
on
they
this.
can.
Sora.
Could you explain?
Sora.
No problem. Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties.
Super proud of that.
Come on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
But
Look, I want to stay and
Yeah.
too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
Look at them.
Why is Goofy always in
Yeah.
that pose?
please be careful, Sora.
That's his ready to go pose. Rock'em sock'em Goofy style.
I mean, I guess, to be fair, Goofy's like 7 feet tall. Probably,
Yeah, he
probably
is.
closer to
Sora's
8,
gonna have to be
so...
nobodies. Here we go.
He's
Followed
so happy
straight into the
every
guns.
single time it catches me off guard how happy
Sheer
he is.
euphoria. Does he have a gun on the carousel?
My name is
Marluxia.
And yes,
Is that how he pronounced it?
correct.
Marluxia.
How interesting
Marluxia.
it is to
Oh, that
see
makes
you
sense.
Again, Sora.
Wait, he's seeing Sora again?
Again?
Sora's confused too.
You know it?
we are Sora. We don't know what's
They
happening.
don't know
Our
either.
memories were lost as well.
Memory of me, because I remember you.
We were best of friends.
exceedingly well.
I was Care Bear,
Although-
and you were Sunshine Bear.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no
what
one
you're
does.
saying.
This is us with the entire game.
Yep, Sora has personified the real players of this game.
Donna, we need you to chime in and mention that he's very weak and doesn't have any powers. So are we gonna make Rapunzel a Keyblade wielder?
No.
She
Oh,
becomes
man.
a Keyblade.
She
In the
becomes
first game-
the Keyblade.
In the first game, there was like the 7 princesses
Then we
of
better go
like
find
of
them.
heart or something.
But Rapunzel wasn't
I
one of
really
them.
don't like
But
that.
Rapunzel
No, it was
wasn't
like the
one
original
of them.
Disney princesses.
And Kyrie.
And, of course, Sora. I mean, Kyrie. I mean, Kyora.
I mean, Xehanort.
Sorry? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Being in
Okay, there's a poster when you get rid
Air
of.
steps.
Ah, monkey, go away.
My
Oh
God.
my goodness. We will go through every
Can't-
monkey in this forest
can't
and we have
target
to take...
That poster will be coming down, though.
They are
one
not.
way
They are
or
not
another.
doxing Flynn.
Yeah, that's slander. His nose is better than that. Worse than that? It's different than that.
His nose is more different than that.
They just can't get it right.
Have y'all seen the Croods, like, TV show?
No.
It's actually pretty decent. They did a pretty good job.
Is it the same animation style, or is it different?
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit worse. It's pretty similar. And if I remember right, a lot of the voices are either the same actor or really similar actors.
I don't think they. Didn't Ryan Reynolds? play
Ryan
Guy?
Reynolds was Guy, and
I
then
doubt
Emma
they got him
Stone
for
was...
this
Yeah,
entire TV
no,
show.
they definitely. I don't think they got everybody, but I think some of them were correct.
Like Nicolas
Yeah,
Cage.
Nicolas
and then,
Cage was the other one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Groot.
And then the
Grug.
woman who played Eep was
Emma
big
Stone.
too. Emma's all of them. Like the Croods had a bunch of
Yeah, those
A-list
are
actors.
A-list
For
actors.
no reason. And the best part was, because you're the one that told me that. I didn't even know it was any of them. Like, I would not have known that they had a bunch of extremely expensive actors on there if somebody hadn't told me, and it's the best. But either way,
It's the Croods, where Nicolas Cage makes cuckoo, cuckoo sounds throughout the movie.
They literally just said we can make a movie based on Nicolas Cage noises, and they did.
exactly. It's one of those spin-off TV shows though that I like have seen some of it. And it's like it's not that bad. Like Sonic Boom. Excuse me, you lost her first. How dare you judge us for losing her when you're the OG loser?
Creature morph into Donald.
Exactly. No, into an elephant. I'm still waiting for that elephant more. Apparently Donald's magic decides how he looks, so If we can talk him into it, we can be anything.
Does that mean like Donald chooses to look the way he is right now?
Yeah.
This is not his
Why
true
would he mess
form.
with perfection?
This is not
Because like
Donald's
he's got a
form.
true form that's too powerful, so he had to like diminish his powers, and that's how he came out looking.
He pretends he's a duck.
Gonna get like fan art of
Imagine.
like true Donald Duck form.
Kingdom Hearts
We can
4,
hope-
we finally see Donald's true form. Donald Buff.
Donald Buff.
Support and DPS gives the buffs, does the damage.
Donnie Buff.
Okay.
We don't have the map. Oh wait, is that the map?
This
That's the map.
is hopefully the map. Oh good.
Hey, the forest 2 of 2.
Alright, you have us 1 second.
Alright. So, here we are again. Guys, we lost 2 members of the party, both in the game and in real life, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. We will persevere, we'll make it through this. Since we're...
You don't have to for too long.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're back then.
We back.
Alright. Well, that was
I'm
that
back.
was some fun stalling.
So Kalonzi, what's a big pet peeve that you have?
I mean, I have a lot of them, but if we're like...
People in general.
Oh man, you want me to
Existence.
narrow it down to one?
I will go with like a really simple one, which, well, you know, it's pretty popular one. Just grammar.
Like visually
I-
seeing texts?
Yeah, well, just like spelling and just using proper grammar. Like, don't get me wrong, I get that like a lot of people English is not their first language, and like I get that, and like some people genuinely don't know how to spell things. But when people are just lazy, and like I know that they like grew up knowing English and they know the right way to spell things, and they just don't care, that bothers me. And like it used to be something that I would point out. I'd be like, that's not correct. And I've gotten that more under control, but I'll just still internally be entering rage form. If somebody's like mistyping your, or they're like using slang is another thing, like just using slang words that are just lazy and don't make any sense. Yeah, those are some big pet peeves. But again, I usually am pretty good at keeping that inside. Although, to be fair, that was literally my job once. During one summertime, my job was like an editor of people's grammar. That was
yeah.
a summer job I had, and I was good at it. But by the end of that summer, I could not take it anymore.
Developing a peptic ulcer.
It was so bad. Oh.
I don't know, pet peeve, something that I just can't stand. You like somebody's arguing,
See where we're going.
and they just like, you lead them all the way up to the argument that makes perfect logical sense, but they don't care about logic, and they just say no. I'm gonna keep on saying what I'm saying,
find some
and it's not
ingredients around
consistent
here.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that.
Yeah,
It's like as long as you're consistent, I can respect your argument for the most part. Like as long as it makes some kind of form of consistency. But it's like I just spelled out an entire cause and effect that made absolute sense, and you're gonna say no because you don't want to admit that that what you're saying makes no sense.
Cognitive
that's-
dissonance.
that cognitive dissonance. Yeah,
I can't
put it
stand
in.
that.
I like that phrase. It's a good term. Yeah, no, I agree. That would be another one for me as well. And it's something that like people get way too like comfortable with on the internet. Like obviously, you'll see comments all over the place, and like you can see somebody give out this perfectly logical explanation for something. And like I think the worst for me is when just nobody, like if it's on the internet or in real life, they don't bother to read it or listen to whatever your argument is. They just like skip past it, assume whatever they think it is that you just said, and then counter that with something that makes no sense, and you can never get
Or
anywhere.
it has absolutely nothing to do with what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and because
No.
they just assumed they knew what you were talking about, and it's like, okay, one, that was just extremely lazy that you couldn't bother to read it, or you weren't even paying attention to me. That's just rude. And two, what you just said makes no sense anyway. Yeah, no, I get that. That I agree completely. That's pretty bad. That's really annoying.
I remember once you
Climbable
told
wall.
me one of your pet peeves was like in music when songwriters will like rhyme words that don't actually rhyme
Oh
together.
yeah, for sure. Like, I like if you can't come up with a rhyme, like that's okay. Like songs don't have to have every single line rhyming. Like that it's not like, yes, music or like lyrics for songs is like a form of poetry, but it doesn't have to be perfectly consistent where every single
Not all poetry rhymes
yeah,
either.
exactly. So if you can't find a rhyme, don't force it. I don't remember what the song is, but there's one that, what is it? I think he tries to rhyme the word me with like.
Oh yeah, it's the that Superman song, the One Call Away. I think Charlie
Oh yeah,
Puth,
yeah, yeah. I'm only one call away. Superman's got nothing on May. Who's May? I don't know a May. Yes, that is one that very much bothers me. Like, when it comes to songs, I am all about the lyrics. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good beat, but I'm not really gonna enjoy a song unless I really respect the lyrics. And
Well, I really like that song too. So it's like it's never really bothered me, and I don't think I've shared that pet peeve with you. But it just always cracked me up that it's like who is May?
yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
May.
I can't stand that song. Like, I will concede that like it's good beat and like as far as I can remember, like I like the words behind all of it, but I can't listen to it because he tried to rhyme me with away, and that's just not how phonetics work. And if somebody's like mispronouncing a word as well, like in a song,
It might just be his
to be
accent.
goofy, or like yeah, if it's the accent or it's something goofy, like I'll accept that as well. The only thing I don't like is when you're forcing a rhyme by saying a word incorrectly. Like that I can't stand. All right, we got Maximus. The party is
Maximus,
complete.
He's not standing either.
Did you know that subscribing to the channel is free? It's true. If you want to support us, you don't even need to spend money. Just subscribe, then view some of our videos all the way through. The watch time really helps us out, and it's a great option for collage students. Collage? Okay, who wrote this outro?